guys, thanks for joining me today. We have yet another video of this creepy guy Chadwell, James Brian Chadwell the second. If you haven't heard about him, check out the links in the description box below. I've got various videos that I've done before on him, and there's other YouTube creators, Jackson Pierce, who's done some other stuff as well. Just really interesting what we're finding here, guys. I mean, does Chadwell have a HELLBOY arm? You know, it's like he has got one arm longer and bigger than the other arm in this river photo. And at first I had scrolled through his Facebook page, and I'd noticed people commenting on that saying his arm looks longer or something. And I didn't think much of it. I just kept scrolling through because I think I had my mind on other things, you know, looking at other stuff for another video I was creating. But I went back to this, and I remember when I first looked at this picture, I thought, his tummy looks a bit distorted. Like, for someone who's working out and going to the gym and stuff, I don't know. For some reason, I just thought it was distorted looking. But once again, I just bypassed it and just kept going, doing what I was doing. But then I came across Jackson Pierce's videos, you know, where he's seeing faces and different things in the videos. And body parts and all sorts of different things that he can see hidden in the photographs as clues that Chadwell is leaving people.
There was an update on it. It wasn't really too much of an update, but it led me to Brian's Facebook, where I happened to, scroll through his Facebook, and he's got some images in there where he's in the woods and, says nature is my therapy and things like that. And, well, I downloaded the photos and enhanced them a little bit, and it's pretty disturbing what was found in the photos. It looks like to me that these photos were trophies or souvenirs of Brian's from his kills, and had his victims' body parts hidden in plain sight in the photos. It's very, very disturbing. I will admit some of them are questionable as to if it's really body part in the picture. However, there's one that to me is clear as day, that there's a hand and a head.
And another thing I've come across is this picture of this river, you know, that Chadwell is sitting in, standing in, and you can see his arm here looks longer than the other. So naturally I wanted to investigate this. Okay, so all jokes aside from the HELLBOY arm thing, you know, but that's what it reminded us of. I was speaking to my friend Wade, and we were saying, you know, this looks like that. So all jokes aside on that, let's actually get into it, because guys, there's something really weird going on. We can see what people are saying, you know, things have been photoshopped in. This is one particular photo where you can really see that. You can see that he has put layers and layers and layers upon this particular area. Now we're wondering, what the hell is that arm? Okay, what is the arm? Is it actually his arm, or is he cropping a picture of a deceased person's arm, or is it some other picture? What is it, guys? Because this is not his own arm. I don't believe this is his arm. Let's have a look, okay, closer right now. So this is the negative on the photo. I put different filters on there to see what I could get. You can see the jagged part up the top near where his elbow would be. So yeah, it looks very interesting. Once again, we can see the distortion over his tummy area. So in this particular picture, you can see this distortion area right here around his tummy. I know he's got tattoos and all that kind of thing, but this is definitely something different, especially around here and around here. So I'm going to show you a close-up of this, okay? You can definitely see a layering going on, okay? He's got things in layers here. I don't know how many times he's cropped it and put it on there, but it's really weird. There's one here. If you look along, there's like a square shape, okay? It goes up like this. Right there is the square. It goes up here, okay? It's like something has been pasted on there. And there's another one down here. So you go along here, there's another one right there. And then if you look closely, you can see another one going along here as well. And it's definitely a square. Like, you can't make this shit up. Basically, what I'm seeing is that it's definitely a square line. It's very sharp lines. So he's definitely come along and cropped and posted, or pasted something on here. And when we look at the shadow, it's not lining up. They don't line up. So he's not pasting it exactly in line with whatever he's trying to do here. And we can see right here where it stops that arm. See, it's coming through that arm there, so it's looking jagged. So there's something he's tried to crop there or post on there. Once again, this is another form of this photo, variation of this photo. So if you look closely, you can see it going across here, and there's the square going up there. And then down here again, it's another lot there, and then there's another lot down here. So you might have to bring it up on a bigger screen if you've got a phone or something. I'm not sure how you'll see it. But it's so obvious this guy has pasted, copied and pasted, or cut, or somehow, however he's done it. I'm not a graphic designer. I've got no idea of the terminologies or how to even use Photoshop. I don't even know this stuff. All I know is that I'm seeing it plain as day, that this guy's come along and cropped this area and pasted layers upon layers of something to either cover up something or to, as we said, what's this arm? What's this arm doing? It's so long it doesn't look right on him right there. So you can see it again in this one. The arm looks just very different to the rest of his body. Just seems to have more of a solid effect or something. I don't know how to explain it. But through this filter, it just looks different to me. I'll show you the next one here. This one, once again, looks really strange. Like it almost looks like it's been cropped in there. You can see like that jagged part there. And this is where he's actually cropped it, where I showed you before, like that square, okay, upon squares of layering across his tummy there. That's why it looks distorted. And then this arm's coming in here. It's just really bizarre. And this is Photoshop. This is how to make a ghost. So he is an artist. Chadwell is a tattoo artist, as far as I remember. He knows how to draw, and he's very creative in that way. Jackson's found heaps of stuff in Chadwell's photos. Another lady's saying that it looks like things are photoshopped. And he knows how to make things look transparent, perhaps in his photographs, because I've seen things too that look really odd in the photographs. They look out of place, but yet they also blend in. So you kind of wonder, what the hell is he doing? Is he hiding things in plain sight? Because that's the kind of brain he has. And I'll show you another thing I found. So it's not capturing the whole screen for some reason, but this is what I found on a YouTube channel. And I'll put the link in the description box below for the author of this. But this is very interesting that I came across this with the arm. Because in a lot of his photos, like if you zoom in on that particular arm that we call the HELLBOY arm, just as a joke. But if you actually zoom in on that, you can see an aura around his arm. And it looks so different to like the background of the river. So it definitely looks like something has been done there. And see, this guy on this video knows exactly how to do it, to get rid of the background and to draw an outline, so to speak, and get rid of the background here. And to create a transparent effect or a ghost image. So what do you think, guys? Is it crazy to assume or to see these things in his photos? Because is it crazy in a day and age where Photoshop is available to people, especially an artist like he is? Is it crazy to think that like a really strange-minded guy who likes to, he gets amusement out of seeing if people can see things in photos or not? He's actually said that. There's proof there that he's trying to get people to see things in his photos. Is it really crazy to think that he is cropping his photos when it looks like it? Right there, layer upon layer upon layer on this particular photo especially. Is it crazy to think that he could be photoshopping stuff? Is it crazy to think, that somebody would put a picture of something like a picture in an eye or an ear or a cheek or, whatever, in a campfire, in trees? Is it really that strange, guys? Is it really? Let's have a look. This is Chadwell's picture, dated June 11th, 2017. And he has cropped a photo of himself and put it into his dog's eye. Now he says, "My baby did this for me. I absolutely love it. Thanks, babe." So is there really a babe Was it really his baby, his girlfriend or whatever that did this for him? Did she do it, or did he do it? Does he have an accomplice? People putting pictures in pictures? Or is it he himself who's done it after his baby did it for him and now he's learned how to do it? Because these are more recent photos, the ones we're tuning into now. And or are we just crazy? I mean, could he possibly have done that?